Okay, so inshallah, today we want to look at this stylings. How do we do it? Okay, we can just leave it like this or apply some styling. Okay. Okay, in the 9A, I did it very well. It was okay. Let me check the 9A. The 9A one, I copy it here. So you see how it is. Okay, see what we did. So what we are doing here, we just want to add more things to make it better. Okay, so what we'll do, we can put them in containers to style them differently from how it was styled before. Okay, so here we can put all of them in containers. This one, okay, if you look at this checkbox, everyone should be in a container. Okay, so what we will do here for the email, we'll put it in container, or maybe a label. So let's look at this. We'll do this. Let's do for this one first. I'll remove the P tag here. I remove this one. So I'll put here label. Okay. I'll say label. Okay, so I'll cut this part, label for gender. So I'll cut all of this here. Are you with me, boys?
Yes, sir.
So I'll cut this one here. Put it there. Okay. Save. Inside this, what do? I want to add a span tag. I will use this span tag to do something with it. I want to use a span tag to add some check mark there. Okay, some check mark there. And I'll give it a class of check mark. Okay. Check mark. I'll leave it for that. So what will I do? I'll copy this one and paste it here. Then I'll add it for male. Okay, for female, sorry. So yeah, this one will be female. Female. Okay. Abdullah Mansour. Abdullah Mansour. Are you practicing with us? Yusuf Ashraf. Are you practicing with us? So watch what we are going to get. If I refresh this one, this is for the, I'll close it. This one, just refresh this. Okay. Okay, we will get this now. So what we want to do here is we will style the label, okay? We will style the label. Let me go to the form. If there is nothing like label there, see what to do. Okay, there is nothing like label. So let's go here. If we have label for any of them. Okay. So I will give the label some label for this. Okay, so here I'll give it ID or class. Class of the account. Okay. Then this one also the same thing. Class of Let's save now. So when I go to the CSS, I'll just call that class. Okay. I want to do it before the required. Okay. Yeah. So I say class const inputs. Okay. I want to style them. I want to display them. Block display. Block. Then I'll give them position of relative. Position of relative. Okay. We have relative and absolute. For absolute, you have to specify the left, top, and bottom. Okay. Then we can give it margin, margin left, margin left, and margin bottom of 35 pixels. Margin bottom of 12 pixels. Okay. We'll give it a cursor. Cursor is like when you point at the, what do you want to, what symbol comes there? Okay, this one. If I refresh, see that. Okay. See now when I point at it, if you don't point at it, the arrow is, the cursor is like arrow, but when it's like a pointer. Okay, you're pointing with your finger. Okay, so let's see what to do. Then we can give it font size of font size of 20 pixels, right? Watch. Okay. Then we can give it user select none, user select of none. Okay, so then we can also give it, okay, that should be the container, and then the input, we will give the input. So let me give this, save, refresh the browser. Yes, this is looking cool. Then the input will give them position of absolute. So we say cont import, then we'll say position of absolute. Okay. Then we'll give it opacity. You know, opacity is like transparency. How transparent do you want it to be? So you see opacity of 0. Then the cursor also should be cursor, cursor should be the same point. Height 0 pixels.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sorry,
Yeah.
sir. I disconnected.
What?
I disconnected.
You did what?
Disconnected, sir.
Okay, no problem. You have connected. Zero here.
Sir, but sir, for me, sir, I can't see the screen share.
Check your internet. The screen is okay.
Sir, I can see it, sir.
Sure?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
now, sir, it come. Now it come.
Yes, sometimes it's your network, so you just have to be patient. It will just come for you, okay? Then we have the check mark, okay? The check mark, which is the span, that is what will apply the absolute also. So position of absolute, so it should be one. Position of absolute stop of 0, okay? Left of 0. Then we'll give height of 25 pixels or 30 pixels. Then the width also same, give it 25 pixels. Then background color of this, okay, hash EEE, okay. Now we'll see what to do. So we can apply hover property to it, okay. We can apply hover property to it. Let's apply, let's refresh now. So see what we get. Okay. And the left, let me make it 5. Okay, 5. Left, let me make it 10. Let's see. So let's see what it's. Yes, I'll give it more. Maybe 15. 15, not 50. Okay. Then we can give it after the check mark. We can give mouse over to the container and those things. So I want to give some mouse over. The mouse over. The dot count mouse over property, and also the inputs. Going over override the inputs and the tilde selector. Dot the check mark. Okay, what are we going to give there? We want to give it different background color. Background color of CC. Okay, gray. CC is like gray color. Okay. Yes, see that? You can see the effect of it. Then we can also give the checkbox, okay? We can give the checkbox some styling similar to that, okay? Okay, we are styling the checkbox, but this is the radio box. Sorry, we have to remove this one. Give it to. Let me copy this. I want to remove these ones, leave it like that. When we finish the checkbox, we'll come to the radio box. Save now. This is what we want, this one. So after the hover property, we can also give the checked. If it checks, we want to give some blue background there when it checks. What do we want to do? So we say, okay, check. We say check. Say count, sorry, count. Inputs checked, okay. Then we add the tilde. Tilde is the child selector. The child here is the check mark. We are giving it a background color. So if we are giving, we want this one, okay, we can just make this one 0. 0 like that. So we will give it background color. Give it blue color. #21966 FE. Save. Okay. So we check it back. See here. Oh, there is mistake here. See this? The input, not INNPUT. It's IN only. So input save. That is where the muscular is.
Sir?
Yes.
Sir, now, sir, I'm practicing, sir, and I started, sir, a new CSS file, sir. When I tried, sir, I'm not sure if it worked or not, because, sir, I typed the background color and it did not work. Now, sir, how do I know the mistake is from background color or from the if the link is wrong?
If we are doing what?
Sir, linking CSS to HTML. Sir, I'm trying to make the background color in the CSS file, but I'm not sure it is not working. I'm not sure if it's from if the link between the CSS and the HTML is wrong, or there is problem with the background. How do I check it, sir?
You are trying to make background color.
Yes.
And it is not coming.
Yes.
So you said you want to know how to check if it is a link or.
I want to, sir, check if it is the problem, sir, that I link the CSS and the HTML file wrong, or I did mistake in the background.
We can apply different property like border. 1 pixel solid black, okay? To the body. Call the body and apply border to it. If it works, it means you check the code for the background color. If it doesn't work, it means the CSS is not linked well.
Okay. Check it. Sir, I made sir the body and the background color light blue, sir, and still it did not work. And I put sir the same signs.
You said background color is not working. I say use border to check. If the border counts, it means there's problem with the background. Your code, you have to check your code well. Okay.
Radius.
Okay, I want to add some content, like the pseudo class we have learned on content. We want to add some empty stuffs there. Then give it a position of absolute. Example absolute. Then display of none. But we will show it whenever. Okay, we will show it whenever we are going to show it whenever we are going to show it whenever it is checked. Okay, so we can say it's displayed none, but we will show it when we check it. So we say cont for the container. Okay, the label cont input.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, I made it, sir. Tried, sir, for the border also. It did not work. It means the problem, sir, in the link itself. Yes, between the HTML and CSS.
Then check it well. Maybe the file you have not linked it. You have not linked the file well. Check that if you have linked it well. Check. Okay. If you have linked it, it should come for you. Okay. If you have linked it well, it should come for you.
I'll retry with it.
Still?
Yeah, sir. Can you, sir, go back to your, sir, link? I want to see it.
This is how to link it. Abubakar, this one, this, the link rel style sheet href. Now, if your CSS and HTML are not in the same folder, okay? If they are in the same folder, no need for this, okay? But if they are in different folder, if you look at this, my CSS in different folder called CSS, and both the folder and the HTML are in the same folder called grade 9b. Okay, so you have to reference it as such. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, mine are in the same folder.
So you don't need to. How did you do it?
Sir,
Read to
I
me the
wrote sir,
href. Read to me the href. Read for me.
link rel is equal to style sheet ref and css slash boker.css.
What?
This is the file name. Sir,
Href.
link
Read the
rel.
href.
Sir, I'm
Read the
telling sir,
href. The reference part. The reference part.
css slash abubakar.css.
CSS
Yes.
is abubakar.css inside a folder called CSS.
Yes, sir. No, sir. The folder name, sir, is new folder, sir. But, sir, the file name, sir, the HTML name, sir, is computer.html, and the CSS file is called abubakar.css.
The CSS file and the HTML file, are they in the same folder?
Yes.
So no need to bring, if you do like this, if you do like this, it means this one is in different folder called CSS. So if they are in the same folder, don't no need for this. Only the name of the folder, the name of the CSS.
Okay.
If period's finished.
Left it 1 or 2 minutes. You don't, Abubakar, you don't read the book. The book should be your guidance. You should read the book. All of these things is in the book. You are not reading it. Read the book. Don't only copy and paste. You have to read, okay? Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I think it's almost time. It's time, so inshallah we will
Yes,
continue.
sir. Now it worked.
Yes, if it is in the same folder, you just no need to give reference. Okay, you just give the name of the file. But if it is different folder, you have to know. Okay, absolute reference. You have to find if it is in a folder, which is also in a folder, you have to specify all those things. So see you in the next class, inshallah. We'll see how to style. This is what we'll do with 9A, but I want to do this different thing with 9B. So tomorrow, if you have class, that will be on Wednesday. We will do more. Okay. Salaam alaikum.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.